Hello guys, welcome. Just gonna prick these cosmos out. As you can see, they've grown a bit leggy. I don't really have like a propagator, so they just have to go on. Well, I have window propagators, but I don't have like a proper propagator with grow lights. So I just have to do it that way. Put them on the windowsill. And obviously, it's in autumn now, so there's less light, and it gets colder at night. It's cold now. It's pretty bitter, Baltic now. So I haven't really done a video yet of the veg plot, an update. I might try and do one today. I've just been busy trying to get things ready for winter. Cutting back plants, putting mulch down on top of them, keep them from rotting. Keep them cosy for the winter. I was down there yesterday at the veg plot, but there's not really much happening down there now because it's been raining quite a bit, so the ground's pretty wet, so I've not been able to do anything to it. As I say, I do have the wood to do the bit at the front of the veg plot, which I'll be doing soon. I'll probably do that in maybe 3 or 4 parts video, and then we'll do the polytunnel, and we'll probably do that the same in a couple parts video. What else is to be done down there? I don't think there's really anything else to be done apart from just getting it dug over for the winter and try and get some cow muck or compost. I was looking at mushroom compost this year, but the price at the new is mad. So I went for I was going for 10, roughly about 4 or 5 tons of mushroom compost, and they were wanting £400 for it, for 5 ton. I was like, nah, I'm not buying that. There's plenty of local farmers about, I'm sure they'll be able to give a trailer for the stuff. It's crazy the amount of money people. Aye, so simply you just got the root part, you've got the stem, and then you've got the leaves here. That's his first leaves, and this is true leaf just starting to. That's his first leaf, and then there's a true leaf just starting to come there. Always take it by the first leaf. Then hold it by the stem, because you don't know the force your fingers can when you're holding things, so you can crush the stem. And believe it or not, if you hold it by the roots, the heat for your fingers can actually kill the root. So always just take it for the leaf. There we go, that's one. I don't know how many I'll put in this tray. Hopefully I've got enough compost. And I'll have to nip it and get more. If push comes to shove for some organic matter, or some sort of feed or life to give the compost a feed, to give the ground a feed. Yeah, I'll just buy some of this multi-purpose compost, that stuff I'm using here. That Very, I think it's called, or let's see what it's called, Reserve, whatever you call it. I'll just buy loads of that, because you get quite a lot in the bags, to believe it or not. They're fairly packed, so you can get a fair amount of compost in them. I'm not going to go for that stuff I used. The stuff I used to do my tomatoes with. But I've just snapped the bottom of that, and I have seen it. See, the root's still in contact, so that will still grow in there like that. You have to be gentle when they're quite leggy. So you want to force them down. So this compost is quite moist, so I'll mix it in with this wee bit of dry it's there. And these will go back in the house now until I sort something out. Well, they'll be going in the greenhouse. Because it's getting colder, I don't know if they're actually, if they're hardy. I do have to pack it actually. That's them here, these are the ones that are in this tray, nice white. They're called Pretty. What does it say about now? Aye, so it says grow in cooler conditions for 10 to 15 days. Plant out after all risk of frost is gone. So they're no hardy then, I take it. So what I'll do is I built the shelves at the veg plot. Kind of big shelf, big stand about. I still have some of the poles left over from that. It's just an old greenhouse, one of the old pop-up greenhouses. That's what that was. Instead of throwing the poles away, I found a use for them. And I built a greenhouse out of it. We have a shelving unit system. If you notice in the video, my shed is not cluttered at the back of me because I've cleaned it. I've cleaned it out. I've got loads of ready stuff. I've got loads of stuff. I chucked loads of stuff away. Stuff that was just no good to me. I was hoarding onto a lot of stuff. I didn't realise that I was until I actually went through the shed and emptied it out. I went through everything, all the boxes, got rid of all the boxes. I got rid of loads of stuff. I gave stuff away. I sold stuff. So it shows you if you've got a big shed and you can hoard a lot of stuff in it. Like. But as I say, that side over here to my left is the stuff out of my coal house, like the bags of pots and hand tools are all what's came out of the wee coal house at the side of the house. Because as I say, I'm turning that into a storage place for. I'm going to put shelves in it for the pots and the trays. Because at the winter time it does stay nice and cool because it's like onto the house, and it does stay nice and warm in there. So the pots Well, the trays for tomatoes, that's the trays for, I've got trays that have the potatoes in it will be going in there. That's where I'll be storing my potatoes. They'll be going in there, in their pots. They'll be going into there for over the winter, and I will stick just a wee bit of fleece over them just to keep them. You could actually store them in, if you've got, I do have a 30 litre pot, big pot. You could put all them in there. Like you could put straw at the bottom. You could put the totties in and then cover them up with old compost, believe it or not. And as long as it's kept dry, and also the straw will take the moisture. Some of these are pretty leggy, like, but both these pots are pretty deep, so they should have picked them out ages ago, but I've just been busy. See, I've been trying to get this shed done for the winter, and then with that rain I've spotted a leak in the roof, so good thing that I noticed that. I'll be getting that sorted as well. That'll be on my to-do list. I do have a lot of things to do. Lawns are basically in the house to do, finish decorating. Is one of them. I'm actually going to do, maybe next year, I'm going to do with this compost when I buy it again, so I'm going to riddle it. And I'm just going to show you how much crap is in it. And then I might do a few different types of compost. Might riddle a few different types and just show you the difference. I say, I don't know why people just, like, the compost all comes to the same place, believe it or not. So I don't know why it's just all gets different bags and different places. I'm just looking for something, a tray. Because I've stored everything away and put everything out the way, I've not got a tray. What I do have, just empty that wee bit corner. What I do have is the leak box. So I'm going to just set that up here, and I'm just going to put all these in it. I'm not getting them all in it, like, but I'll end up taking these right down to the greenhouse actually, and just temporarily just chuck a bit of fleece at them at the new until I'm actually bolt or I buy one of these little greenhouses and I can put it inside the greenhouse. Okay, ones with the poles and the plastic cover. That'd be the option. That'd be one of the options for putting plants in it there. If you're starting plants off early. I'll be starting plants off, well, as I say, I'll be putting up garlic's on its way. I'm just waiting for, I've not grown garlic before, so I just jumped right in and ordered the elephant garlic. And you only get 5 cloves, and that's enough for me. As I say, I've never grown it before, so if I grow it fine this next year, then I'll probably will grow a wee bit more. I don't want to grow a large amount and it just going to waste. Saying that, there's probably always somebody there that would take it. As I say, I've just been doing, as well as with the weather, it's been rubbish, so I've been going through the catalogue and seeing what seeds for next year. They say the book, the catalogues only hold a certain amount of seed, but if you actually go into the actual page in the catalogue online, you get a lot more seed variety. There's a few seeds that are out of stock. The new, what was it, leeks. I went for 2 types of leeks, and they're currently unavailable. So hopefully by the time I be ordering them, which shall be soon, probably next month, I might just put an order in for them. They'll be there. Nearly £100 I've spent on seeds, so but a lot of stuff I've got. Like, I've got the usual stuff, like collies, broccoli, cabbage, sprouts, the usual stuff that people grow. But then I decided to go for like squash. I thought I'd try squash this year. That's gonna, you see that's bent over, but that will straighten the shell out once it's in the greenhouse. Aye, so I went for squash, and I went for, I think it was baby bear or something, or, oh I can't remember. They're tiny squash, like. Yeah, I'm only going to grow, well, I might just grow the one. I'll grow the one plant and then I'll see how it does. And if I can get it grown up with that teepee that I grew my beans up, that'd be bra. That'd be bra, because I could train it up there. Just means that a lot more work will need to be done to keep it when they start producing fruit. I was going for 2 squash, but I was like, no, I've never grown it before, so I'll just go for the one and see what it's like. And if it turns out alright, and I might go for a second squash. But for now, it's just the one squash and the pumpkin. I just went for the usual pumpkin. Well, I did try and grow pumpkins last year, this year, but the seed, I think the seed was a bit old. I did take the seed line there for a while, and it was giant pumpkins. These were pretty big pumpkins. That's what the seed I had, because I knew I had them and I just didn't know where they actually were, so they didn't get, I didn't plant them, but then I came across them when I was tidying up, and so I decided, right, I'll try them. I sowed about 4, but none of them germinated, so they just rotted away. It's coming up for Halloween as well, so if you're growing loads of pumpkins, you can always be selling them, making a wee bit profit. A wee bit profit for yourself. And as I say, I'm going to get more of these trays here. The 60 cells. Plastic trays, I'm going to get more of them for next year. Yeah, more of them for next year. Because I've already had people asking me to grow them veg for next year. I must have done, the veg I must have grew for them this year, must have been pretty good, so I've already had more orders come in. So there'll be a lot of sowing and pricking it. But I'll be selling them, I'll not be giving them away for free. I did sell the ones I grew for people, but the ones I had left over. I sell them. I was selling them at 50p a plug. Which is reasonable because I think most gardening companies sell them at sell them at £1, something. It was £1.50 or something a plug. So I'm just a little bit cheaper. You never know, if it starts becoming a thing, then I'll put the prices up, and I say I can't grow loads of stuff because I don't have the space to grow it. I'm running out of space to put these, so I'll have to start putting them here again. So in there there's there's 15 in there. Aye, 15, 14, that's 14 already. Hopefully I've got enough compost. If you're buying compost, you really want it to, for when you're coming to prick out seeds or germinate seeds, is you want to have it sitting in your greenhouse for a couple of days so that it warms up the compost, so that that you don't have to, so your seeds don't get a wee shock in germination. Especially when you're transplanting seeds that are coming out a hot environment. They're coming out of the compost nice and with the compost being warm, and then they're going into compost that's cold. It does shock them a wee bit, stunts them, and then that's why you end up with the crops not growing properly and all the problems and stuff like that. What we're doing on this video, we're not too bad. I'm not going to video this all on camera. I'm just going to do some, and then I'll call that quit, because I'm not good at editing. So over the winter I might try and look about, seeing how to edit and watch some videos and how to edit, and then hopefully next year I'll be top notch at editing. editing. It's nice being in the garden and doing plants and growing things and having your own piece of land so you could grow what you want and grow as much as you want and experiment. I help a lot of people out that have mental health, so getting people out the house helps them. So it's just getting things done. If you can probably hear, I've got a cold. I always seem to get it around this time, which is annoying. But I do take the Lemsip cold and flu tablets and they seem to work actually. I've just not got any. I've not been out to get them. And they seem to work a treat. They seem to clear away in a couple of days. Oh, bless you. And again. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Everything in a cold one is a lot of glut and a lot of mucus burning at the back of your nose and the back of your throat, and you just have to get it up. But if you're suffering with a cold, I'd wrap up. I'd wrap up well. It's time to get the winter clothes out. It's getting colder by the day. Yeah, I don't have a thermostat in here, so I can't tell you how cold it is in here. It does get really cold in this shed at winter. It gets warm in the summer, like it's pretty warm in here in the summer. But that's it's one of the things on my to-do list is to finish in here as well. I'm just going to insulate all the... I made it so you could, when I built the shed, I made it so you could actually put the insulation boards in and it becomes a insulated shed. The shed isn't going anywhere. It's been built to stay with it is, so it won't be going anytime soon. Obviously I've made it so you can actually take it down again. Take it down to repair it if it needs repairs. We'll just crack on and get these. How are we doing on this video? We're just 28 minutes. We'll do it to 45 or something, or 50. And then we'll call it a quit. I think that new phone I've got, it's 4K, so I'll have to try and switch that off because the videos take for longer to upload, and I don't see the difference when I was watching one of the videos the other day. I didn't see a big difference to the quality. Yeah, I'm going to get myself a GoPro because I'm just currently videoing off my phone. So hopefully next year I might, and then what I might do is I might put a face to this voice, so you might get to see my face. I'm just a bit camera shy the new lights. But hopefully next year, you never know. Different year, a new year, a lot can change. So I will do a video, well, I'll try and do a video of the day for the veg plot. And I'm going to do, I'll do a video on what seeds I'm going to go this year. But it's like all along, when you come to order them, you change your mind what you want. So you don't always go for what you pick. You can go for something completely different. And as I say, there's some of the things I've ordered that I was going to order are out of stock. Are out of stock at the moment, so once I properly go through it online, when I go to order it, I'll just won't just go and click through and order them. I'll have a good look before ordering, just in case I see something different. Yeah, different type of, yeah, I think I was going to go for the same type of broccoli, but you didn't get a very big head on them. They were the green magic. So I'm not going to go for them next year. I'm going to go for something with a wee bit there. Head to it. I've seen a lot of people growing different types and varieties, and most of the seeds I go for are either with plastic in there. A lot of the seeds I go for are either RHS approved or F1s. But as I say, they do seeds that are, seeds that are resistant to certain things, eh? So you've got like clubroot resistant, you've got carrot resistant carrots and stuff, and potatoes that are resistant to blight and mealworm, and I wish I would make a cabbage or broccoli and stuff resistant to butterfly. And I wouldn't have to keep covering them up. You do get sprays you could spray on there, but I'm an organic person. I'll only use a chemical if it's necessary. If there's something that's causing a big problem and the only way to actually get rid of it is using a chemical, then you have to use it, innit? At the end of the day, it's something that you have to do, eh? I don't think I'm going to have enough compost to finish this off anyway, so I'll have to get some ordered. I'm going to be ordering compost anyway, because I need compost to fill the bed up at the front. I only need about probably 2 bags, because as I say, that compost, it is pretty much, you do get a lot in it. You get a lot of compost in it for your money. Hopefully it's went back down to its normal price. And hopefully the wood, lumber and that goes all down to its normal price as well. I don't know when well, as I say, this video will be getting uploaded probably today or tonight. I'll try and do a video of the plot today, and that will get uploaded sometime in a couple of weeks. I'll try and do a couple more videos before, because I'll be going away soon to do some forestry, I think. Some forestry. I tend to knock away at the winter time, do some forestry. But it depends on Depends on if I'm busy or not. And if I've got loads of things to do, then I probably won't be going. But I'd rather just get everything done. And so when I come back, I don't have to do anything. If you get what I mean, I would love to buy a nice bit of land and be able to put big massive greenhouses on and have big places to grow veg and grow loads of plants and just grow loads of plants and sell them there. But as I say, everything comes at a price, and at the moment I could do it right. But as I say, it's finding the land. It's finding a bit of land that's going to be big enough to do what you need. The sun is coming out as well. As I say, big enough land to do what I need it for. And as long as I can get, what's that, maybe, so I think I'm like the biggest polytunnel you get. Like 50 or 80 feet polytunnel, and then kind of maybe about 10 feet wide or something. Kind of polytunnel like that. And maybe a greenhouse as well. A decent sized greenhouse. Again, I think I'd rather do that than take gardening actually. Just grow plants and sell them. I think would be the option. I'm just going to put these down here because I'm running out of space. Oh, what are we doing on this video? You're not too bad. Once that cohouse is done, these will be 3 pots and that will go in there. They'll come out the bags because there'll be shelves for them to sit on. And some of the pots need washed and stuff like that, but you could wash them as you're putting them in, or you can wash them as you're using them. Some people didn't actually. Well, these pots here I'm using are not been. They've been washed. They're washed when I used them, but they haven't been washed for I used them because I know what's been in them. So, and none of the stuff that was in them was diseased or anything. So I don't need to wash them. I just simply wash them out with, you can either wash them out with J's fluid or disinfectant, whatever you prefer. That's the job for you. I will be started January. I'll be cleaning the greenhouse out, giving it a wash inside and outside. Well, the inside's more important than now to get it washed, get it ready for growing. Because I'm going to grow a lot of things early. A lot of the stuff that I'll be ordering will be early, like early cabbage and early collies and early broccoli, and so then what I'm trying to do is if I grow stuff early and plan it out, and then once it's formed ahead and ready for picking, I will start to grow. I'll grow a second lot of different type at the back of it. And then so then once they're ready and they've all been harvested, we can go in at the back of it. Same with the peas. I've just went for one variety of peas because I've still got the green shaft. The green shaft were pretty good crop. Must have had what, I don't know how many litres that bucket holds, the green bucket I was using, but must have had probably about 10 pound or something, probably more than that actually, of peas, because the bucket, every time I picked it, that bucket did fill up, and then what else I picked had to actually go into a bag. So that's a lot of peas, A lot of peas. And even for when they were coming to the last pick, I still got a bucket of them in a bag. My freezer's full of peas, but they've been getting in. But some of them will be going into the soup, make soup soon. Soup. I always make vegetable soup. Is normally the soup I normally make. But I'm going to try and do leek and potato soup. Leek and potato soup. Sounds good. If my leeks are big enough, I'll do it. Leeks haven't been that, they've not done as well like this year. Because before I got the plot, I used a part of my garden, and my back garden isn't massive, it isn't massive, and it's a weird shape, and the wee bit I took for to do grow veg in, it's only like probably 8 feet by 8 feet, and you can't grow much in that. You were only able to get one row of totties in. One row of toys, and then it was a pick for what else you wanted. Again, if you wanted to grow, cabbage or collies or broccoli, you had to pick which one you wanted because you wouldn't get them all in, eh? You wouldn't get them all in, so that's when I seen that veg plot gone, I said, oh, that's just down the road for me. And I rather enjoy it actually, going down every day. Well, I don't go every day because there's not really much to do down there, apart from just keeping the place tidy. Like weeding it, keeping the weeds down, keeping the path tidy, weeding the path. Just making sure everything's weeded and keep the hedges tidy. I haven't done the top of that hedge, I've cut the side of it, but I haven't done the top yet. It's not really my hedge, eh? So I don't know why I should just cut the top when it's not mine. But then if it's like the hedge on the other side where the greenhouse is, that was bigger than that one, and they just didn't, they weren't bothered about it. shouldn't matter. The person that owns the property asked them multiple times about the hedge and they just didn't bother, and so he asked me to chop it, so I did. Chopped it alright. The thing about that hedge is it's made up with ivy, and there's a bit of hawthorn through it, a bit of privet, and the thing with ivy is that when it grows it flops there, and then it just grows everywhere, and then you try and cut it, you try and get it level, you try your best to get it as level as you could, but because it kind of like grows like high and then it flops itself there, and when you start taking it down to the height you need it, you end up with big dips in the hedge. So ivy's not a really good thing for a hedge, like, because it doesn't level out properly. You just have to try and do your best. I mean, I did try and do the best when I was doing it. There is a few big dips, but that's just generally down to the ivy. Because ivy is just a nightmare for to be in a hedge. You wouldn't want it. To me, well, it's not really his hedge, isn't it? It's not really the boy's hedge, it's the people next door's hedge. What we're doing on this video, we're at 46, so another couple of minutes and I'll be ending it. We're nearly done anyway. I said I wasn't going to do the whole tray on video, but I've only got a couple today. So there's 15 in there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It's about 46 of these. Well, 46 in my head. Some of these will be going along the front of the veg plot. Some of them will go into my front garden. And if the people that own they want some of them put in their garden, I could do that. I don't mind sharing. I'm not a greedy person, I always like to share. I was always brought up to share and be kind and help people out. I do help people out. A lot of people say, oh, but I don't have the money. I say, don't worry about it. I'll help you out. If I ever need your help, then you could help me out, but it doesn't always work that way. A lot of people just take people for advantage and so that's the case. People like that, you just if you're at Thomas, my neighbour, pretty loud when they talk. Same with their bairns, man, but kids are kids, man. You can't tell them to be quiet. And there we go. I'm not going to bother with that one because it looks a bit dodgy. I might do that one in a little pot. I do have some little pots kicking about. This pot was 50 today for that tiny one. Oh, and we're at 50. Right, so let me just finish this one off. Let me just close this door. Oh. There you go. Right, so that's the cosmos planted. Pricked it. I will take these just down to the greenhouse and I'll stick them in there. The greenhouse is pretty much empty. There's only 2 more tomato plants that are still got tomatoes on them. They're coming to an end anyway, so they won't produce anymore. And if you've got ones that are left on it, you can take them off and put them on your windowsill to ripen, or put them in a drawer with a banana. They ripen as well. A lot of people are starting to overwinter stuff, like grow stuff for overwintering, and that's what I'm doing with these. And as I say, January time I'll be sowing some veg. But obviously I'll get the greenhouse done before that. What else is there? Aye, so I will do a video of the plot. There isn't really much growing in the plot. As I say, there's only the things that's been there before. So I'll do a video on them. And as I say, there'll be videos coming up. I'll be doing a video where the bed that I'm going to put in. There'll be videos of the polytunnel, and I'll do a video soon of the things that I'm going to be growing next year. But as I say, they'll probably change when I come to actually order them. And I am going to order loads of plant seeds as well, so a lot of the seeds are pretty expensive, but I'm going to get them and grow them. And as I say, if you do it right, you could get the seeds for next year, and that's what you get off it. You can grow your own, sell them, make your own money. Put the money you make into growing more next year. So I've got plants at the front that I've self-seeded and rooted themselves into the ground, so I will be doing videos on them and things. So stay tuned for, obviously I might try and do that video, the veg pot one, so that might be coming up, so keep an eye out. Hope everybody's doing well, keeping their minds occupied, and getting back to normal. So I'm going to sign out here, and I will catch you later. Bye.